Hey team, Melissa from Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia here, finally doing a wee update. My last video was of my week 38 pregnancy diary, and then at week 38 and 3 days I had baby. I wrote my birth story up on the blog. It was very late, but it is there now and I can put the link below. The moral of the story is that I had 2 days of pre-labor, a day and a night of early labor, and then 3 hours of active labor. He came out fast, and actually that really made for good recovery time, so I'm really thankful about that. We have been settling into life with 3 children. It's been quite tricky. This is basically his favorite spot. You can see my rat there in the mirror in the background. This is the way that we've survived. He has reflux. We're just getting medicated for it now. Last week we were trying the Gaviscon. This week we're trying the Losec, so hopefully that will help him because he's been really struggling with that, and I've been also struggling. Actually, I've been talking in the group Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia, which you are welcome to come along and join if you are pregnant or intend to be or have small children. We've been talking about sleep training and how to help baby learn to sleep, and so what I have been finding is that baby has been kind of taking all the things, and I need to really wean myself off that. I try so hard to do all the things. I'm rocking and I'm patting and I'm jiggling and I'm shushing and doing everything, and I'm getting really sore and really tired, and it's taking longer and longer to get him to sleep, and he's basically just crying in my arms because he's tired and I can't quite help him get off. So today I started with trying to distract myself from doing all the things, because obviously as a mother you want to calm them down and help them as best you can, but I had to realize it wasn't helping him, so I distracted myself and made some coffee, and he just had a grizzle and went to sleep with just some very gentle movement. I haven't been able to sit down for some reason. When I sit in my chair he feels too bunched up, and so he wakes up. So what I'm doing is I just let him have this nap because I didn't want him to get overtired, and then the next nap I'm going to try a little bit of parental presence / pick up put down, just to get him to sleep in his bed but with minimal fuss. I don't want him to cry. He's very small, but I am getting very tired and very sore, and I think that's having a real impact not only on me and baby, because baby is tired too, but also my family. My other 2 children are struggling. I'm struggling to get anything done. My dog has a bit of a skin issue, and I've got to be giving him basically 6 lots of medicine a day, which I'm not getting done because I am carrying this around, which makes it very difficult for me to do anything, and I'm getting very sore. So I'll let you know how that goes, but I'm updating the group as well, so do come along. And I also wanted to share exciting news for melissavsfibromyalgia.com and my newsletter list this year. I was secretly, quietly working away on something while I was on maternity leave. So I was put off sick while I was pregnant because of my pelvis issues. I was on crutches, which was not fun. I'm still recovering actually now. It's not 100%, but I'm doing my best. But I was working on the Fibro framework, which I am so excited about. It arrived yesterday, which was a very good day to arrive because I was just having not a very nice day, and it really cheered me up. My brother formats these for me. He made this cover. He designed it for me, and he edits and formats the inside for me as well. I'm so excited about this. That's available on Amazon now. It's a physical copy that people can buy. People who just want to get on with the framework and have it all in one place and have all the templates there, this is it. There is also a digital version that can be purchased, but that's the exciting news, is it's also available. So first it's available to my newsletter list, so it's coming out every couple of weeks on my newsletter list, and the freebies are included there. And then it's also coming out on my blog without the freebies, but you can always sign up to the newsletter list, and you can't get it retrospectively, but you can get everything ahead of the blog list. But anyway, this is my changing view. So I have had a lot of my ideas were confirmed last year. I knew for a long time that sleep was really important for me, and I really struggled with the fact that nobody wanted to help me get any sleep. And I tried all the sleep hygiene, I tried all the things, and then I started low-dose naltrexone, and then I started sleeping in more than 1 hour blocks, and that just made such a tremendous difference. So adding that to my framework, to my puzzle, made a huge difference. And so that is basically what I'm writing about here. So I talk about, there's 7 parts. I talk about diagnosis and misdiagnosis because that's really important. I talk about the framework and how there's different puzzle pieces, and it's not likely that we're all, or anybody's going to have one puzzle piece. I talk about tracking your progress. I talk about central sensitivity and working on the nervous system, especially with meditation, but obviously there are other options. Pain management, energy, just flicking through it, and pacing, which is really important, and managing normal human needs. So not forgetting that we're human beings, and so human beings need to look after themselves. We might notice it first if we're not looking after ourselves properly, but everybody needs to pay attention. So that's the Fibro framework. That is what I'm really excited about. It's what I've been working on little bits at a time, and it's kind of the last big project for a long time, I think. I think that's really kind of put the cap on all the things that I wanted to do. So I've got my 2 books now, the Melissa versus Fibromyalgia book and the Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia book, and the Fibro framework. Now I am working on an edit and an update on the Melissa versus Fibromyalgia book because obviously I feel like there's some things from last year that I want updated. But yeah, that's going to be it. The 3 of those things are going to be what I want as my legacy from the blog, and I don't really know what will happen going forward. So the framework will finish coming out in April. I don't know what happens after that. I've got 3 children. I'm going to be going back to part-time work, and honestly I'm more wanting to focus on being helpful rather than being ill, if that makes any sense. So I've got some thinking to do. But in the meantime, come along and join the Melissa versus Fibromyalgia Facebook group. Let's talk through the Fibro framework. Let's talk through what works for us. Let's talk through all of those things. I would love to chat. So come along and join. I'll leave all these links of all these things I've been talking about below, but give me a comment. I'd love to hear how you're going. Are you pregnant? Are you nursing? Are you just tackling fibro? Give me a comment and I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.